Beaches Energy Services is a smaller municipal electric utility serving a corner of northeastern Florida. It was already facing growing consumer demand when problems at its Samson substation called for urgent action. In 2018, 2 of the 3 transformers at the substation locked out about a month apart, both due to catastrophic failure of load tap changers. Because of the substation's position at one end of a chain of 6 substations, the system was on precarious footing. Another failure would lead to devastating results downstream in the system. Replacing 30- and 40-year-old equipment would be as complex as it was imperative, and the utility had limited internal resources to manage the project. That's when the team turned to EPC project delivery for efficiency and cost and schedule certainty as it replaced auto transformer number 2.
We were originally aware of EPC and actually interested in it. A similar project that we had was a design-build contract, and then it didn't go so well. There were cost overruns, and it took quite a long time to complete. So we considered EPC for this project. We tried to find some precedent in Florida. Well, there was no precedent. A project such as this done by a municipality hadn't been done in over 20 years. Additional benefits were that we knew the cost up front before the project even started, and that's really good for budgeting purposes. And secondly, we shifted the risk profile. It shifts from the city and Beaches Energy over to the contractor. We didn't have to dedicate our resources to this project because Burns & Mac was on site every day. Every day they were provided a daily report of what happened here on the site.
So here at Samson Substation, the scope included changing the T2 transformer, which is a 230 to 138 kV auto transformer, replacing some disconnect switches on both the high and the low side, installing a SSVT, and doing some relay upgrades inside the control room. One of the main objectives to change the transformer was to increase the capacity, which at the same time provides more resiliency to the system, as it's a bigger equipment, newer equipment to the station. All the engineering was done out of our mainland office with local resources, and we also partner up with a local subcontractor that has done a lot of work with Beaches Energy Services. One of the benefits that we provided to Beaches Energy on the project is providing a substation superintendent. The importance of having the construction supervisor at the site is that he's able to determine if we have any issues with the equipment or the materials that we're getting to the job site. In the case of the Samson substation, we were able to identify issues with the provided transformer and mitigate those issues prior to installing the transformer, shortening the impact to the schedule.
The EPC partnership between Beaches Energy Services and Burns & McDonnell successfully energized the new auto transformer in less than a year, with construction completed in just 4 months. The utility gained the speed and cost certainty it desired and reinforced resiliency on its system, preparing it for growing consumer demand.